Hello, and welcome. This is Sandra, and today we're going to talk about what to do if your loved one is arrested. So, if your loved one is arrested, the first thing you want to do is find out um, the holding facility in which your loved one is at. You also want to find out the arresting agency. In some situations, the holding agency and the arresting agency are not the same, especially in smaller towns. Smaller towns don't have a jail sometimes, and then they house their inmates in neighboring counties. So find out the holding agency and the arresting agency. Next thing you want to find out is the charges, and if your loved one has a bond, the bond amount, and if there are any court appearances that he or she has to go to before they can be released on a bond. Okay, once you get all of that information, you move on to the next step. If you need to make a bond or that person is eligible for bond, they'll give you options. They might give you a cash bond option, property bond option, a bondsman, or an OR bond. Bondsmen usually charge anywhere from 10 to 15%, and just depending on the county, it's different in different places. An OR bond means on recognizance. That basically just means that the sheriff of the county and the judge of that county are trusting you basically to show up on your own at court. A property bond means that you own property within that county where that arresting agency is, and you are putting it up to get your loved one out. If your loved one does not show up for court, once you sign a property bond, your property can be seized. That process has to be approved by the county sheriff. All right, and next step, after you find out which bond arrangement you're going to go with, you'll go to that facility or either that arresting agency and go ahead and take care of the bonding. You want to get a copy of the paperwork. For instance, if there's warrants, they can give you a copy of the warrants. Now, don't get upset if they don't want to give it to you right then. Because a lot of times in smaller agencies, they don't have all their stuff together. I'm just going to be honest. And they can get it to you maybe a day after or something like that. But you won't be able to get any type of incident reports for your case, because you're going to have to get an attorney to get that information from a district attorney's office. Now, it might be different in other jurisdictions. I'm mainly speaking for Georgia. In smaller areas, you have to get an attorney to get that paperwork from the district attorney's office. But the arresting agency can provide you with information such as the warrants, because they're public record. They can do that. So after your loved one is released from jail, what you want to do is make sure you know that their next court date. Make sure that they're at court. That's basically it. Make sure they're at court, and if you need to go ahead and hire an attorney, do so. Don't wait till the last minute. Yeah, definitely don't wait till the last minute. And if you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you in court. Different courts in Georgia work different ways. Just consult with an attorney an attorney that practices within the jurisdiction of the arresting agency. All right.